estate investing, there are so many tools out there. There's so
Yes.
many terms out there. But unless you know what exactly are you doing with it, where exactly do you want to go with it, how will you know when you have enough? How will you know not to turn this journey toward peace and freedom into just another job? Because
Hmm.
if you forget that peace and freedom is the destination, you'll never arrive there, and it will just turn into another job. And that's,
That's
that's not the
exactly
goal.
right. There's so many people that go and go to college, get masters and doctorates, or go into some career, and I like to say it this way: they climb the ladder of success, and they get up to the top, and they realize it's leaning against the wrong building.
Mm,
You know,
absolutely.
there's doctors. I know doctors who hate being doctors. Um, we through our church a few years ago, my wife and I volunteered, and we ended up doing it for about 4 years, helping people get jobs. And of course, I talked to them about, you know, you get that job, and then you learn how to make unearned income. But we had one young guy who had gone and gotten his master's in like occupational therapy or one of those kind of therapies. You know, he was a specialist, sharp young guy.
Hmm.
And he said he was so excited his first day at work to be out of school and have a job and have an income coming in. And he said his second day of work, he absolutely hated it. And it was not something he wanted to do. And we helped him change careers. But that happens to just a lot of people that don't do what they go get their degrees in or what they think they
Yeah.
want to do.
Our goal is to make sure people, when they end up in their 80s, 90s, or if they make it to 100, and they're laying there with everyone that is around them, and they're taking their final days, I want them to be able to sit up, look around them, and be extremely proud of everything they did, and be able to tell every person in that room, it was worth it. I'm glad that I went down the path I went down, because so many times people can get into a vehicle and drive to work, and they get to work and they have no idea what happened. They don't know, they
Hmm.
can't remember the red lights they stopped at. They don't remember the car that honked at them at the intersection. All they remember is, well, they kind of woke up and now they're at their job. I
Hmm.
don't want people to end up at the end of their life to just open their eyes and be like, what just happened? Because without hyper intentionality, that's going to happen. And my
Exactly.
goal is to create a life of, financial freedom, peace, and just the ability to create memories when you need to make them, when you want to make them, with as many people as you want to make them with, and just have a life worth living. That's so huge for us. Tiffany came up with the phrase, "You only get one life, so live it purposefully," and that's kind of
Hmm.
our big message that we try to push across.